So you need to have a goal. If you want to be 20 pounds lighter before the summer's over, if you want to be 30 pounds lighter before the winter comes, set a goal for that and then have a. If you are an obese parent, you're basically telling your kid that he's going to be obese too, because the chances of him being obese is literally like highest I've ever run is around 11 miles. In this video, I'm explaining to you guys 5 simple tips that's going to help you know why you're probably not running. Tip number 1 is going to be set a goal. If you don't have a goal or have anything motivating you, it's probably not going to be fun for you to start running. When I was 300 pounds, I didn't like running. I never liked running. Who likes running, truthfully? For me, I set a goal to run between 3 to 7 miles a day. If I don't feel like running, I just get a minimum of a mile. I don't think there's any day that I don't get a minimum of a mile. I've been doing that consistently for around a month and a half. The best way to keep doing that is truthfully by having a goal. My goal right now is a 6-pack. I've always wanted to have a 6-pack. When I was 300 pounds, a 6-pack seemed so far. Now that I'm creeping up on my goal, it obviously seems like it's more attainable, especially when I start seeing it. If you don't set a goal, you obviously will be more inclined not to do it than you would if you had a goal. Set something specific, create a SMART goal, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic time frame. So you need to have a goal. If you want to be 20 pounds lighter before the summer's over, if you want to be 30 pounds lighter before the winter comes, set a goal for that and then have a progress tracking or download a fitness app, even pay a monthly subscription to something, because that way you either have something pulling you to do it or you have something coming out so you're like, okay, I'm not going to be wasting my money per month. Number 2 is going to be to get someone to run with. If you don't have someone to run with, find someone that you know that you're going to tell them, if you call me every day and I'll give you money if I don't run. If I don't run this day, I owe you $20. And if you like your money, then you're obviously going to, I don't care if you're broke, I don't care. You have to, do you care about the $20 or more, or do you care about running? Anytime I run with someone, I always run further than I do when I'm alone. I think it's more of a competition thing and a mindset thing. When I run alone, I'm just with myself. So truthfully, of course, you're going to quit on yourself more than often. I'll play games with myself, say I'll run till I see this kind of car, or I'll say if I get to the light pole, then I'll stop. And then when I get to the light pole, I'll say, okay, when I get to the stop sign, then I'll stop. And I just keep playing little games with myself until I get to my goal, usually which is that 3 mile to 7 mile mark. Highest I've ever run is around 11 miles. Truthfully, the phone died around 10 and a half miles, so I don't know, but it could have been 11, 12 miles, but I just say 10 because that's what I see. Telling someone confirms this and makes it way easier for you. So just tell someone if you can't find someone. That's just to eliminate all beliefs for anyone to be like, oh, I don't have any friends. There you go. So you don't need a friend. Tell someone, and that's going to be your accountability partner. It's going to be accountability what you tell them. You have to have some type of consequence between not running. If you don't, then you won't do it. Now that you're out of high school, if you're out of high school, if you're trying to self-discipline yourself at all, it's always going to be hard to do with no consequence because you're in control. You can stay home and do a lazy day and not have any consequence to it. Or you can say, if I don't run today, or if I don't do 100 push-ups, it's going to be a severe consequence, such as taking a cold shower for 5 minutes, doing wall sits, paying someone $100. Obviously, if you eat healthy, it's going to be way easier overall, just in general, for you to go on a run or work out in general. The goal is to, in this video, just to work out, but the goal in life is to be more fit. So if you have to play racquetball, tennis, go to the pool, play basketball at 24-hour fitness, whatever you have to do to get your cardio in, do that. If you eat bad food, you're obviously not going to want to run. If you go to Taco Bell, you get 2 burritos and some cinnamon toast, whatever they got, those, you know what I'm talking about, with a slushie, all that. You get all the good foods. And then you go home, you watch TV. You think you're really going to go on a run after that? Just think about it. Do you think you're going on a run? Probably not. So the best way to do that is probably by eating healthy. If you eat healthy or just better choice meals, then you'll be more acclimated to go on that run. Or if you start working out in general and you don't feel like working out, you'll actually select the cardio. It's very funny how that works, but when you get into the gym more, you'll start noticing that the way to get out of easy stuff that you don't feel like doing, you'll start doing easier workouts. And cardio is one of the easier workouts. Truthfully, that's, in my opinion, that's one of the biggest things that you can do in life, is fulfilling your purpose. And you can't fulfill your purpose if you're not the best version of yourself. You have to literally choose your future self over your current self. If you don't choose that future self over your current self, then obviously you're not going to do it. Because your current self is like, man, this TV, these snacks, ooh, the game, whatever game you play, yeah, it sounds way better than running, huh? Yeah, that's why you're still fat, if you're fat. If you're not fat, then you still need to just get out there and get the work in, because Most of the time, and whoever I just commented and I said you're fat, I was 300 pounds, so there's no excuses. Unless you have a medical issue, there's no reason why you can't lose weight. I teach a course on this, and I'm not trying to sell you on it, but I do teach a course on this because I know how to lose 100 pounds, and I've even taught older people how to do it. I taught my best friend how to do it, so I know I can teach you how to do it. Link in description. You can't choose your current vices over your future hopes and dreams. One of my favorite quotes right now is, the magic you're looking for is in the work that you're avoiding. And for this, it's going to be running or walking or doing whatever type of cardio thing that's keeping you sitting down. You need to get out the house. You need to be active. You need to be a healthier person overall. And if you don't care about you, care about your kids. Because if you're going to have kids, I'm going to pop this fact up for you that I just found out the other day, actually. If you are an obese parent, you're basically telling your kid that he's going to be obese too, because the chances of him being obese is literally like 90%. Vice versa, if you are a fit parent, the chances of your kid being fit are very high. Do your own research if you don't believe. But it's kind of selfish for you as a parent, if you become a parent or you want to be a parent one day, to set your kid up to fail. They eat at McDonald's and they're 300 pounds before they even get to decide or know what weight loss is. Like, I was 300 pounds because my mom had no clue. She's just buying her kid whatever she thinks. Oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. 300 pounds at 16, 17, that's not good. If you need help with weight loss, please check out the link in the description. Honestly, this is perfect for anyone who's trying to go from freaking 300 to 200. If you're trying to go from a big jump fast but healthy, check out the link in the description. This is not for someone, if you're already in shape, this isn't for you. I have something for you later, but not now. Right now, this is truthfully for people who are trying to get into the weight loss portion. If this is not for you, please keep consuming the free content. Please share, like, subscribe. Someone else might find this useful. If you go outside and you don't see anyone running, or if you leave the house late at a time that you don't see anyone walking a dog or anything, you're definitely not going to be acclimated to go outside. So I suggest either finding a partner to run with or changing your scenery. So if you drive to a better area, I bet you'll see people either getting exercise or you will feel better to run in a better area. Sometimes I drive or take beach runs. That's better for me because I like the views. I like running, but I don't like running on treadmills. So the best thing for me is finding good sceneries for me to run in. This might be something for you that might be blocking you from running. Obviously, if you don't feel like running, this kind of goes back to the last one that we just went through, but this is a key, and this is probably one of you guys' biggest ones. Being lazy. You either have started running or have tried running, or you either ran in PE. That's probably the last time you ran. You don't like it, so you're obviously not going to choose that over something that's more fun. So it's obviously laziness. Do not let laziness be the task that's blocking you from becoming a better version of yourself. If you want to be the best version of you, if you want to ever have that summer body, if you want to go outside, take your shirt off and feel happy, if that's your goal, if that's not your goal, do whatever's for you. But if that is your goal, you need to stop being lazy.